everybody, welcome to this lesson on Sweet Home Alabama. If you're new to playing, then you'll find some of these techniques more tricky, so I'm going to show you an easier way which sounds just as good and is just as fun. And if you're used to doing hammer-ons and pull-offs, I'll show you the more advanced way. If you're interested in learning more, please hit subscribe. I'll be adding more of these lessons as we go on, but let's get straight into the lesson. So here's the easier version of the Sweet Home Alabama, and we've got 3 chord shapes: a D but without finger 2, a C add 9, leave that third finger on, and then the G. Again, we leave that third finger on and we have fingers 1 and 2 on. There's 3 sections of the song: the intro, the verse and the chorus mainly. So we've got the intro, which is the picking bit. We're going to play string 4, 2 down picks. Then we're going to play strings 2 and 3 on an up pick. So then we change to our next chord and we're going to play the A string for 2 down picks. Then the other 2 strings, up, up, and then the last chord, the G. But hit string 6 first, before strings 2 and 3. So again. Now we're going to do one little hammer on. We're going to hammer on the open A string to fret 2, and then pick strings 4 and 3. So again. Now if you want to leave out this hammer-on part, you can just play the G chord part twice like this. And again. Now the verse part, which is the same chords, we're going to play the 4th string for 2 strums and then strum those 3 strings. Notice I'm muting the back of my 3rd finger on the E string. We don't want to hear that. So next chord, hit the A string twice, strum, and then play the 6th string and strum. Okay, now onto the chorus part. We're just going to play 3 strums each chord. Right at the end of that we play an F, which you can do as an easy F, or if you can play this shape, which is an F with a bar and the 3rd upper string and the little finger underneath, and then a C. Otherwise you can play an easy F, just those 3 strings, and then a C. And there really is the whole song. You've got the intro, the verse, and now the chorus, which we're looking at, and that will come at the end, and then back to the verse part again. Now onto the more advanced version with the hammer-ons on the first section. So here's the introduction. Now, we've got the same chords. We're going to hit string 4 twice, and then we're going to go down and play the A string. That's 3 open 3. Strings 2 and 3 again. So again 2 and 3, then onto this last chord, and then it's open A string, open hammer, D string, pick string, fret 2, and then play fret 2 on string 5, and then string 3, fret 2 and pull off. And then you're back to your riff. Two, pull off, pick again, 4, pull off, D string, and then we're going to do a bend on fret 5, get all the 3 fingers on, and it's a tone bend to sound like the D. Okay, and that leads us into playing the verse part here. There's a little slide on the A string for fret 1 to 2. Okay, and then we're into the verse part. This little hammer on again, D string, G string again, and then A string, open and hammer on. We kind of move between these two sections. So we've got the D, and then just the G chord. Which then leads us into this little cool riff when we're up here on fret 7. Okay, so that's playing fret 7, hammer-ons there, 7, 8, 9, use a bar on the middle 2 strings, then we go back to fret 9, slide down, 5, hammer 7, 2 middle strings, then we slide 1 to 2, D and G, and then this G note on the top string, little hammer on again. Okay, and then we're back again. Leading us back into now, and we get into doing the chorus, and we need to play a D5 power chord on the 5th fret. Now there's a couple of ways you can play this. Either here, and we're going to be using the little finger to go onto fret 9 and pulling off, or you might find it easier, go to the top string on the E string and do this with the frets and nowra. So the D on fret 10, the C on fret 8 and the G on fret 3, or you could do this on fret 5, fret 3 and then up to the G here. But the rhythm's like this, and we're going to play you can either strum that or pull that off there, down, bend there at the end, so that's hammer, pick and hammer, D string, open, pick and pull off, third finger, and then we're back. And we've got this F and then C. And that really takes up most of the sections of the song. Of course, you've got the solos in there again, but that's the basis of all the rhythm parts in Sweet Home Alabama. I hope that's helped.